Feeling lucky?
I'm guided by a force much greater than luck. I wonder if I'll be held responsible for this.
Hello everyone, welcome to the final episode of Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster on the D20 Duo, because that's the name that we came up with. This is Questlog.
Okay, we gotta do that one more time.
Why?
Gotta ramp up that energy. That was depressing.
Ugh.
That was so depressing. It was hard to watch.
All right.
Harder to listen. We could leave that in.
Hello everyone, we're the D20 Duo. This is the final episode of Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster, and this is Questlog.
Questlog!
How's that? Is that better?
Better. I like the auctioneer vibes.
Totally not Mr. Wrong trying to extend the time of what will be our shortest episode yet, I'm sure.
No.
Ah, crap.
I would never.
I forgot to get more water before we started. This is definitely going to be a short episode now.
It was already going to be short. I mean, we should have beat the game last week and recorded last week for the
Yeah,
finale.
it was
you're
not
only
really
a half
wrong.
hour stream.
Yeah, the video playing in the background is just over 1 hour. But there was the whole time of us doing the legendary ratings for the game, which we will cover really quickly at the end of things here.
Yeah.
Or maybe we won't, because I don't have it up. I didn't think to pull it up before we started recording.
I don't think you even told me what our final rating was.
This is a professional podcast here, folks, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, we did the ratings, but then you never tallied them up.
It tallies
it.
It tallies it up automatically. So, but that could be, because of that, I don't necessarily think to actually repeat it. But yeah, we'll get to those later. I can pull it up on my phone. It's fine.
Also, another way to extend it is you guys are the only ones who will see us do our squats. We're not doing that on stream. We're going to do it on the podcast, because then people have to come here in order to see it.
This is true. And for those of you who are watching the podcast right now, you can see the death counter on the screen. I won.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 extra deaths because of chaos. To be fair, even though we were level 99, which should be overpowered as fuck, he was still hitting us for 600 to 700 damage, and max HP is 999.
He took away 2/3 of our damage in one hit, which is a little insane. So,
considering all of the bosses, like all 4 shrine bosses that we have to fight a second time, we beat them within 2 rounds. And they were only doing 200 damage max.
And all I did was attack. I didn't even cast a single spell. The entire time we're in the Chaos Shrine, I didn't cast a single spell until we got to Chaos itself.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So, but yeah, so we're in the Chaos Shrine. Spoilers, in case you didn't already, you came into a podcast about a game and not get to set spoilers, whatever. Anyhow,
it's 40 years old. Get over it. Continue.
So if you go by the story, you talk to the circle jerk of the wizards, and they tell you that basically the end of your quest is in the past, right? So you go back to the Chaos Shrine, and
were we supposed to go talk to them again? We never did that.
No, we didn't. But you're the one who even brought it up, is the fact that if you go talk to them, they're the ones who basically reveal to you that, because in the Flying Fortress, there is a thing that you look at like a globe, and you can see the 4 crystals are converging at the Chaos Shrine.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I didn't know that the circle jerk, they told us that. I've always seen the crystal and just known that's where I need to go next.
Yeah.
Also,
again,
we
you're
learned
the
that
one who
bats
told me.
learn how to talk.
Yeah, the bats are apparently the sky people that some other places had referred to. They're the sky people, so they talk.
Yeah.
At least in the Pixel remaster. I don't know if that's the same in the base game. I would assume they didn't just add it for funsies, because the Pixel remasters are supposed to be a faithful recreation of the original, just improved.
And I've never, because like when you see the bats the first time when you fight Garland, you talk to them, they're like key, and that's it. So like you wouldn't think to talk to them again, but for some reason you did, and then you're like, hey, these fuckers talk now.
No, I full disclosure, I saw something online about it.
You bitch, you're lying to me about.
I didn't lie to you. I just said, hey, like, they talk now. That's it.
I still think that's crazy. After how many times both of us have played the game, never thought to talk to them again.
Yeah.
Which, spoilers, not all the bats are able to talk. I can confirm that that's not the case. Only the ones in the Chaos Shrine talk.
Yes.
I went and talked to the other bats. They just kikied me.
Yeah, he totally left and tried to go find the other bats, like in the Marsh Cave and stuff. But yeah, so you go in the Chaos Shrine, and then there's the crystal that was sitting behind Garland, and what is it, Princess Sarah? Is that her name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
In the beginning of the game that you saw, and then you examine the crystal, and your crystals react to it, and then they send you 2,000 years in the past. And basically, it's you literally are caught in this eternal time loop.
Yep.
And yeah, so a little fucky. But yeah, so you go in the past here, as you can see, where we did do the platinum trophies. Both of us got the full bestiary, all the chests, max levels.
We both got our platinums.
Yeah, so we both got the platinum trophies there. So that's why you see us. Like, honestly, we could have done this in about 10 minutes. Honestly, if we turned off encounters and just ran straight through the floors to the bosses.
But we needed the Iron Golem, which does not spawn frequently. It did not take me an hour, unlike Warmech, but still took me longer than
you wanted it to.
And he found multiple of them before I found my one. And then he rubbed it in my face again.
I did. And that was actually like, not turning off the encounters should be how this is originally played, because that's one of the, I don't know, you'd call it a detriment of the original Final Fantasy game, is that there are no save points. You can save at the world map, you can use your tents at the world map, but you can't use them anywhere else. You can't use them in dungeons. So you have to go from start to finish in the dungeon before you can full heal, or you have to run all the way back out and then go all the way back through. And if you have to go all the way back out, you're probably going to die. And if you don't die, then when you go back through, you're going to lose a bunch of health trying to get back to where you were anyways. So,
yep.
That's one of the things about the original game that people found to be difficult. And I mean, we're playing the Pixel Remaster, we're using the boost, we do what we want, we don't fucking care. We're level 99.
Yeah.
Like, all I did was turn it off to save time at that point. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we're playing for the story,
which, as we discussed, is not that strong in this one.
No.
It's not bad. It's not as awful as some people make it out to be. But it's a little fucky. And as we've discussed, my personal thoughts on time travel in video games is a lazy writing mechanic.
Yep.
Even if it's just for the final dungeon. I think that's kind of lazy.
And like, in retrospect, after we beat the game and we went through the credits, it literally said that none of that actually happened. Like, we stopped the time loop and we went back to our time, and then nothing happened. Like, no one remembered what we did. Which is bullshit.
Well, it's because it happened 2,000 years in the past.
Yeah. And no one remembers.
No one cares.
No. When our characters go back to the future, none of the stuff happened. Like Garland is in the future again, Princess Sarah, but like none of the kidnapping in that ever happened.
Well, yeah, because it's the start of the time loop again.
No, the time loop stopped.
No. The
That's
time
what it
loop is
said.
infinite.
That's what it said.
It's like a circle. It never ends.
It never ends.
I mean,
It's
maybe,
Ouroboros.
maybe Garland decided not to be an asshole in the other timeline at that point. I don't know. You read. The problem was you sat there and read the entire damn thing as I was still fighting chaos.
Yeah.
Like, so what I was seeing
good.
wasn't. Bitch.
Get on my level. But at the same time,
says the guy who died more than twice as much as I did.
Again, I have 2 casters and a master whose
I have 2 casters.
Red mage is able to have a lot better defensive items on though. The white and black mage can barely have defensive items.
Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
But the only reason is because the master could deal almost 2,000 damage at a time in one go, is the only reason I beat him before you.
That's also fair.
If you had a character that could do 2,000 damage at a time on top of the other damage you were doing, yeah, we would have been done about the same time.
Yeah, that's fair. Very fair.
If I ever go through this game again as a monk masquerade, I'm gonna one shot. Like, it's only gonna be one round for anything I fight. Everything will just be dead.
See, the problem is I don't think that would be any type of challenge
only because of their HP, because they really are lacking in HP in the beginning. Like because they don't wear armor,
but
and
still
they don't get their boost till a little bit later.
Still, I would say that's going to be a lot easier than the White Mage Wonderland, because at least they can.
I don't know.
They can
died on me the most.
Yeah, but they could kill things so much faster than the White Mages can.
But the White Mages can heal themselves.
Yeah, but as we've discussed, the magic in this game is fucking worthless. I'd rather just use high potions. I'm going to cure myself more until I get Curaga, which I'm going to go get on the next time that I do play the Wonderland.
It doesn't help that in the remaster they unlocked the high potions and the ethers right at the beginning.
Yeah, it's true. It'd be really bad. If I had if I had to use standard potions, or rely on the magic, and realistically, my level is higher than it should be in the part that it is for the White Mage Wonderland. But it still just feel like I'm not
get your damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will be conducting some fuckery to go get. I'll be acquiring some of the spells that I shouldn't be able to have yet, and then getting some mithril hammers to make it so that way I can actually, pound some shit.
Yep.
So.
And realistically, if you went straight for the ice cave, because I believe you already blew up that area, if you go to the ice cave, get the airship, you could clear the castle without fighting a single thing, because the rat tail's in a chest, and then you just backtrack.
There's one fight before the rat tail you have to do.
Yep, there's just one.
Yeah.
But kill that one so quickly. Because
and that's my goal, is to go get some mithril hammers, go get the spells that I can acquire as white mages, and then I will go and go through the castle trials and go through the upgrades, and then I will go all the way back to the Earth Shrine and fight the Lich. So.
Yes. Also, what happened in
Oh,
the
when I was
video
doing
we
my
just
little middle
watched.
finger dance.
Yeah, I was like, is it just because you beat the boss? Like, why are we celebrating? It was so easy.
Well, it's because we were talking about your white mage is over there throwing spells, and
Oh,
it's
was
throwing
it
the
that?
fingers at it.
Yeah, just White Mage didn't attack at all, but was like just ready. He's
Yeah,
like, I'm
it was
ready to
charging
fuck.
up, and it was like, ha ha, on guard.
That that is so true. And then the Black Mage, when he's charging up, he has a single one just in front of him.
Which saddens me about this game that I shouldn't say saddens me. I mean, they're throwing the finger around, which I think
Yeah,
is great.
it's
But
fucking hilarious.
in the original, like in the OG NES game, like the Black Mage is doing like a Hadouken motion.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, like you've seen my emote, the Black Mage emote. That's literally the Black Mage. Now it's recolored, but it's literally the Black Mage sprite from the original NES game.
Oh, I thought you just had it made like that.
Nope. And then when they cast spells, it looks like a beam coming out of it, like a Kamehameha or like a Hadouken or something like that. So, because the spell effects don't actually show effects on the enemies in the original NES game.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but yeah,
They're just all laser beams.
kind of basically like different colored.
Laser beams.
You know, yellow for lightning, red for fire, blue for blizzard. But graphical limitations, man. Graphical limitations.
I mean, yeah, again, 40 years.
Yeah. So, as you can see, so we did defeat the Lich. You have to fight all 4 fiends over again, which I believe is a common thing in a lot of the Final Fantasy games. I know in Final Fantasy 4 you have to defeat the 4 fiends there again.
Oh.
Okay. Trying to
I feel like
think.
that's not really a spoiler for me because it's kind of like you just said, it's kind of a standard in Final Fantasy where you fight majority of the time you fight the same enemy multiple times if they're like considered an end game boss.
Yeah. Well, in this one they were again trying to stretch hardware limitations because they could only do so much with so much in the sprites. So if they had you fight them over again, it stretched the limitation. Mega Man does the same thing. You fight the 8 robot masters in their worlds, and then as you're going through Wily's castle, you fight them all again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it allows them to stretch assets more for gameplay. Now here in Final Fantasy they did increase the stats of the 4 fiends for the second time around.
Right.
But I mean they were still no match for us at all.
No. The fiends didn't have shit on us.
Yeah. As you saw, we just defeated Marilith there.
2 down.
I think her name was Carrie in the original game. I'm really not sure why.
No, Lilith.
Was it Lilith?
Yeah, because you said the same thing last time. You're
Did I?
like, yeah, Carrie or something, and then you looked it up. You're like, actually, her name was Lilith, and I was like, that makes sense because
Marilith.
Lilith
Yeah.
is 6 digits, 6 or characters or whatever, and so it fit in the slot. And Lilith being fire demon made sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I talk a lot. I don't know what I say half the time. That's why I record it. And that's why you're watching it.
I'm good with random details. Just random fucking information. That's the ADHD for you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And here we come up to the 3rd fiend, the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Well, he released a crack in his ass.
8 of them. 8 cracks in his ass.
8 cracks in his ass?
Yes. I was like, because like the shit he's doing to us, 77 damage. Yeah, these bosses weren't shit.
Pretty
His
much.
melee 230.
I would say he got in a good lick on
much.
my ninja there, but I mean, yeah, couple rounds and he's gone.
Yeah.
And I just have like my red mage and my black mage attacking. They're not casting haste on my two melee people. Like they're just plain old ordinary attacking. So we get down here to basement 4. This is the floor where the Masamune is. This is also the floor where the
And
Iron
Iron
Golem is. And then,
Yep.
of course, Tiamat is down here hanging around as well.
Yep.
But, you know, we got to go find that last mobster and get our ultimate sword, which, you know, I find it funny because I don't think they do it in any other game. The Masamune in this game is the ultimate sword. It's one of the best swords in most of the other games, but it's definitely not the ultimate. Excalibur typically tends to be the ultimate of traditional swords. They buck that trend a few times, but
yeah, the Masamune, I want to say for Final Fantasy VII Remake, you could get it as a DLC weapon, like, or a pre-order weapon or something like that, and it does not last you very long. Like it becomes outclassed very quickly.
well,
And then Final Fantasy 15, not the one with Noctis. Or maybe that's 16.
16 is not the one with Noctis.
Yeah. So 16, you get a Masamune as your pre-order bonus, and literally you can't upgrade it.
Okay,
The other weapons you get, you can upgrade. So
I can't
speak
I can't speak for 16, and I technically can't speak for Remake. Here's the thing that I'll say about Final Fantasy VII Remake, because you may have them confused. In Final Fantasy VII, in Original 7, okay, the Masamune is Sephiroth's sword. It is his personal sword. It's like 12 feet long. Only he can wield it, type of thing. That's the lore. Cloud does get a katana called the Murasame.
Oh,
so
I may have them confused then.
So in 7 Remake, a pre-order bonus might be the Murasame, because that is a sword that Cloud would have ended up with in the standard game, and it just looks like it looks like a katana that is the length of the Buster Sword, but it's still shorter than the Masamune, which is again Sephiroth's katana.
Yep. I probably have them confused. Also, it's been a few years since I've actually played the remake.
Fair.
So,
well, when you tried to play Rebirth, you had a whole fun time with that. So,
I have yet to go back to it. I probably won't until we play it.
I was gonna say until we play it.
It made me so mad.
Well, hopefully it's all fixed up, and you know they did announce that they're adding like the what do they call them? Streamline progression. We've talked about this before. Streamline progression sheets for them, which allow you to do like max damages, have full HP all the time, have limit all the time. I'm going to try to avoid using those, but full disclosure, I may end up using them during our playthrough because, as we've talked about before, I don't particularly care for Remake. Not that I think it's a bad game. I don't think the button mashing is necessary. I think the faux action game that it's presenting itself to be is stupid. And everyone says, well, but it's got the ATB, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just treat it like a turn-based game. And yes, to my knowledge, you can turn on the classic mode to have it talk, or to have it be more like turn-based, because the game AI will have your characters run up there and slapping shit around, which I think is fine. I like the idea that they're not, we're all standing in a line, enemies are all standing in a line. Okay, it's your turn, guys, go. Okay, it's your turn, guys, go. And, you know, type of thing. That it is saved for like just bigger, badder attacks. But they're doing stuff like in between those. So I'm curious to see how that will work, and I'm going to give it a legitimate shot without using those, unless there is a boost like to XP. If there's a boost to XP, we're going to do it because, well, I don't want to sit here and grind. So
I don't know if there's a boost to XP specifically. I know that there is a boost to your spheres. There's a way to boost those, like how fast they like evolve. I believe I don't I think that there is a amulet or like earrings that you can equip that give you bonus experience, which I believe it's 10 to 15%. But as for like gameplay wise, like I beat the original, and it was the second remake that I did not finish. But like the flow of battle felt really good.
Okay.
Like it was obviously it's not the same
Yeah.
where you wait and everything, but like I think I had it on where everyone was doing their own thing with the exception of like their main skills, like they were only attacking or something like that. And then I would just have to select that every once in a while. But they added in like co-op attacks or co-op uh boosts essentially. They
Gotcha.
added a lot of things that made it feel like it was its own thing.
Interesting. Okay, so streamlined progression in Final Fantasy VII Remake, either integrate or the 2026 update, offers customizable cheat-like toggles to trivialize combat and speed up gameplay, enabling features like 9,999 damage, infinite HP MP, instant ATB and limit gauges, 2 times XP and 3 times AP, so we will turn those on.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And maxed materia. These options are designed to help players quickly experience the story. So, yeah, we'll turn on the 2 times XP and 3 times AP.
And max materia. Just fucking, because grinding the materia.
Well, but that's what the AP is. Not... AP is for materia.
Yeah, that's true.
There should be one for easy weapon mastery as well. But yeah, so no,
yeah, weapon mastery doesn't actually take that long anyway. I think you only have to attack with a certain attack like 4 times, and then technically that move is mastered.
Well, this one it turns it on and makes it once, and that's it.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll do the XP and AP boosters, and
is that already
then I'll make
out,
it.
Or
yes,
when is
all versions should have that now.
Nice.
But then I'll make the determination as we go further into the game, because at least I can say with things like that, with options like that, good grief. With options like that, I won't veto the game. I'll at least play through the entirety of the game, even if I hate it, because I can just turn on like insta-kill mode, basically. Yes, everyone can see your damn dog. Good grief. He knows we're talking about her.
You're gonna make me run over your tail again. Okay, that's fine. Hi, baby.
Well, while we were admiring your dog, we saw that we defeated Tiamat there, and now we are going to move on to Chaos, the big man himself. So the difficulty ramp from this moment quadruples. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it is rather insane the amount more difficult that Chaos is than the Fiends in their reprise, however you want to call it.
Which, think of it this way: the Fiends, I believe, had all between 2,000 to 6,000 HP, and then we get to Chaos, and he has 20,000.
Yeah. Now I get it; he is the final boss.
Yeah.
But that is a hell of an upgrade. Also, did you notice that the map is actually it's a pentagram? There is a pentagram there, which is kind of funny because that was very taboo in games like back in the day and shit. So,
oh no, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, but yeah. So Chaos Garland, as he were, he's a big old bitch. Like I'm not saying that we weren't ready for him, but at max level, he killed Mr. Wrong's characters twice. So, like, it goes to show that just because you can walk through most of the game, you shouldn't walk through most of the game. Like, you need to pay attention to what is going on. Otherwise, bad things can happen.
Yeah. Which, if we weren't level 99 and we were at the level it suggests you be, which I believe is like level 60.
Typically, with most Final Fantasy games, it's between 50 to 60. If
Yeah,
you
and at
haven't
level
gone
60,
crazy.
we would not have been 9099 for our HP.
He would
Like,
be
we would have been
one-shotting
in,
people.
yeah, he'd be one-shotting every character each round. And so you would have had to focus one character on, like, heal, and try having one character keep attacking. Like, it would have been tough if we didn't have boosts and everything, and EXP being times 4. We would have had to grind a lot more to get to this level.
Mm-hmm.
But if we were just trying to play through and got to like level 60 and like we didn't grind or anything, this would have been a hard battle.
Yeah.
Like, even with our magic and boosts and defensive magic and everything, it still would have been hard.
Well, and I didn't have this option. You did, and so it doesn't. It definitely doesn't necessarily mean it's a lifesaver by any means. But I had no option to full heal my party. Like, I could not. I had to heal them one at a time, and using Kiraga, even comparatively, still not a lot of HP, because you figure we have 1,000 HP is our max, and my red mage is about to use Kiraga here, and the thing, you see it right there, my fighter just got whacked for 608, and then Kiraga does 341. Now, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, that's a third of your life back, right?
Yeah.
But
it's not fast enough if he hits a second time.
exactly, because he's taking away 2/3 of your life. So if he takes away
AoE,
and that one hurt, the cyclone hurt. Thankfully, I'm an item hoarder, and I started using elixirs at this point to try to combat his stupidity with his spells and shit. So,
yeah.
But we talked about it during the actual play. Which, by the way, if you're watching this, did you know you can come watch us live on Twitch? Our links are down below in the description. Come follow our channels. We play typically every Friday. Sometimes, we have to change days, and we are going to be taking a week off. As you're theoretically watching this podcast, it's during our week off between playing Final Fantasy 1 and Chrono Cross. But that's because I'm moving this coming weekend. So, yay! And I don't want to deal with disconnecting my PC the day before I move. I want to just have it be done.
Yeah, just ready to go.
Ready to go. Yeah. I'm hoping to get that truck here and load the truck. One trip, and that's it. We're done. Finished unloading by like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Done.
Hopefully, unless you get movers like I had, where they showed up an hour late, they had to make a second trip.
Oh, no. See, I'm not paying for movers. I'm bribing friends and family with pizza.
Friends and family with pizza.
Yes.
Well, I mean, depends on how much stuff you gotta move.
It's a good amount. It just depends on if I can get my brothers to actually show up. They committed to helping me move when my moving date was supposed to be yesterday, as we're recording this. But then when I had to push it back a week, they haven't confirmed whether or not they will help. So
for the new day,
yeah, here's hoping. I'll see them later today because we're celebrating their birthdays today. So I'm gonna be like, hey, you guys never told me if you can make it next weekend or not.
Hey, remember when I asked you guys to help me move and then my lender was an asshole and didn't do his job? Well,
Kind of, basically.
yeah.
And the whole shitty part was what he didn't do. We pushed it back for literally no reason. Because it ended like he pushed it back for the down payment assistance, and the down payment assistance wouldn't go through anyways. So yeah. Anyhow, let's not talk about that. So the cool thing here, that at least for me, all right, and we've discussed this before, Final Fantasy 1 on the NES was the first game that I ever completed on stream on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
My Black Mage in the game, I believe I used this exact party too. My Black Mage in the game had died so many fucking times, it was ridiculous. Died so many times. But I know my thief was down. I'm pretty sure my red mage was about to be down. And my black mage had one level 9 or level 8 spell left, one nuke left in him. And I said on stream, there's a clip of me saying this: if I don't finish him in this round with this nuke, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish him. And my black mage does nuke, or flare as it's called in this game, and bitch goes down. Just like he did right here.
You timed that perfectly.
I was paying attention. Because I know you had just beaten Chaos like 30 seconds before me because of the shared chat. But yeah, gotcha. So I was able to finish this game in the exact same way I finished this when I played it through on stream the first time. So I was pretty happy with that. But we beat Chaos.
Right.
He dead. If you
done did it died.
If you were here for the live stream, you would see my stream log. I do a stream log after each stream, and sometimes I remember to do it live on streams too. We fucked Chaos in his ass,
and that was it.
That's Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, folks.
The final Fantasy.
The final Fantasy. Only not final.
Until the second final Fantasy.
Because there were 15 more numbered ones and countless offshoots.
Yep.
But let's look at it real quick, because we started doing our ratings here during this portion of the stream after you read the entirety of everything.
Yes.
So full disclosure, MrWrong rated this game much higher than I did. I'm very hard on most games. I use what I call the legendary rating system. It's 5 categories, 20 points per category, total out of 100. It makes it sound like I'm giving real shitty scores to multiple games, even though I don't really think they're that shitty. If you gave traditional 1 out of 10, just rate the game overall, I would probably rate most of them higher than this scale goes. But
I mean, as long as you're not rating under a 10, it's a decent rating.
Yeah, I would say for each individual category. So
yes.
So
I rated this one high.
He did.
I know.
Very
I did.
high. For visuals, I did 16. He did 20.
Yes.
Atmosphere, I did 14. He did 18. Audio, I did 19. He did 20. Gameplay, 12 for me, 16 for him. And fun factor, overall fun, how much fun did you have? How many, would you play it again? I did 12. He did another perfect 20. My score was 73 out of 100, which I feel is fair for the first Final Fantasy game. It's definitely not close to being one of my favorites, but I enjoy it.
It's a C-.
Yeah. And MrWrong gave it a total of 94 out of 100. I believe making that officially his highest rated game thus far of the quest log, which of course is only 3 freaking games, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, we're early in this in the series.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those were our ratings for it. I stand by my rating. Again, I don't think it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies by any means, but I enjoyed it. I just, and we talked about it at length when I gave the fun factor rating 12 out of 20. While I do enjoy this game, I didn't play it, or I didn't finish it I finished it once when I was a kid. I finished it again for the second time when I did it on stream, and I had played
Started
it.
streaming, and
Yeah,
then this is the third time.
yeah, and I've
Whereas for
played
me,
multiple different other iterations like Dawn of Souls and the PlayStation 1 version. I've played other
yeah,
iterations and gone back to even the NES version prior anyways. I just have not sat down and finished it. I think playing through this and the White Mage Wonderland, as I will be continuing that still while we play through Chrono Cross and Final Fantasy 2. I think playing through the White Mage Wonderland will suffice me probably for the rest of my gaming career. I don't feel the need that I'll have to actually sit here and play through this
play it
game
again.
really probably ever again.
Yeah. And for me, this game is just so nostalgic that it's a comfort game, which I said this on stream too. So if you watch the stream, you get to hear me say it again. I rated it as high as I did because I have played this game just so many times. Like, it's been a lot. And I'm a basic bitch and I keep the exact same party every single time. And I still have fun because it's just a game that I can go back to. Like, I don't have to think about it. Like, if I'm in the mood just to where I want to do something, but like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called when, like, I know being listless is one thing, but I have it where I have so many games, but I cannot choose one. It's like when you are trying to have a TV show, like you can't decide on a TV show. So you put on a comfortable one.
Yeah.
For me, it's Supernatural or Doctor Who. I've seen them multiple times. It's a comfort show. I put it on. I don't have to stress about not knowing what's happening. I can just relax. And that's my background noise for majority of the time while I'm doing other things.
Yeah.
Like, I can't game in silence. I don't know if you can. Like, if I'm gaming, I need another source of noise.
It's called ADHD.
Yeah. It's called needing I actually seen something about that where it's needing to use more brain power.
Mm-hmm.
Like your brain isn't getting enough information, so you need something else to happen or do that. But then I also have it where I can't have certain noises happening while I'm like focused and I have to pause it in order to focus on the one thing. I also have that where the sound stresses me out. I'm like, I can't do it right now.
And that's fair. And a lot of people can't deal with that kind of thing in general anyways. I know it used to drive my ex-wife absolutely batty because like she always called it a phone addiction, and I totally have a phone addiction. I really do. But like having that second screen actually helps me focus on the movie or the TV show that we're watching more. And it's weird. Like, and I never really realized it, but when I was a kid, I shouldn't say a kid, when I was in my late teen years, a good friend of mine got kicked out of his house. So my mom let him move in with us. She gave him like the little spare bedroom, but he had his computer up like I had, like it was a converted attic into a room. So he had his computer up in my room, and we both had our computers. And then we had a smaller TV that we had like our PS1, PS2, whatever connected to. And then we had you remember those giant console TVs that looked like the TV in the giant wooden box type thing?
Yeah.
And then we had one of those as well in between the two setups. So we had 3 screens effectively to each of us.
Yeah.
And we would constantly have DVDs playing. Typically, there was one time that we had Super Troopers playing in the background for like 3 days straight.
Jeez.
Well, because
No, that's fair.
Well,
because
movies, and Super Troopers, in my opinion, is one of the greatest comedy movies of all time. But with certain DVDs, so most DVDs would have you go like when it finishes the movie, it'll go back to the DVD menu, right?
Yeah.
Certain DVDs back in the day, it's weird to say DVDs back in the day, but certain
Yeah,
DVDs
kinda.
back in the day, after they were on the like
Majority of
menu,
them, when they were on the start screen, if like
They
Harry
will just-
Potter is a good example. They will just start.
they will just eventually
after-
start playing again. So there'd
Yep.
be a point, because he was also addicted to like EverQuest and some of those MMOs, World of Warcraft. I was playing Final Fantasy 11 a lot, type of thing. So we'd be focused on that as the major, like our main focus, right? And we just wouldn't want to go switch DVDs. Like the movie would end, and one of us would say to the other, "You want to watch something else?" And it would just be like, "You can throw something else in if you want. No, this is fine." And then we just let it run through the menu
Play
for
forever.
5 minutes, and then it would start the movie over again. It's probably why I could, I used to be able to quote the entire script of Super Troopers. But, yeah, so like having those multiple screens is the thing. And now, as we jump in the future, 20 years in the future here,
We are in the future.
I'm sitting here with a stream setup. I have a TV to my left-hand side that is connected to my PlayStation 5 or whatever console I want to play on. That is also connected to my computer to go through OBS. And then I have 3 freaking computer monitors, because I usually have a show on one. I have some like kind of some website on one, and then I have like my paint shop or video editor or whatever I have on the other one, and I'm doing multiple things all at the same time, because I'm freaking crazy like that.
I mean, I'm the same way. My top monitor is all YouTube, Crunchyroll, and Twitch. My main one is so I have different setups depending on what I'm doing. So during work, all of the videos and Twitch and everything is up top. My main work computer is the biggest screen, and then my email and Discord and Steam are all on this one. And then like when I'm streaming, I have Discord and Streamlabs over here. I have Twitch up there so I can watch you, and then I have the game on the main screen.
We're crazy.
I just swap it around.
ADHD is wonderful.
Yes.
But so before we get to punishment, any final thoughts on Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster?
Perfection.
I don't know about perfection. I'm gonna be curious as we go through the Final Fantasy series, which the Final Fantasy series playthrough is dedicated to Ben of the Gaming Avengers. Love you, Ben. Happy birthday, buddy.
How my rating is gonna go for the rest of them?
I'm curious, because you have admitted that other than 1 and 2, and then some of the later ones,
1,
like
2, skip a few. We arrive at 7, only half of it, and then we go to 10.
Yeah. So I'm real curious to see how you're going to enjoy, or maybe not enjoy, a lot of these games.
It'll be my first playthrough of them for sure. Which I feel like, so like, I'm gonna pick one that I actually know. So Final Fantasy X. I already know that like 10 is 100% like one of the best Final Fantasy games for me, because it's one of the first ones I actually played for like story purposes. Like I didn't get to like fully be enveloped in Final Fantasy VII.
Well, and
However,
a lot of people, whichever Final Fantasy they play first, seem like if they end up enjoying the series at all, the first one usually tends to be their favorite.
Yep. So like for me, 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls was the first one to technically I played, and then Final Fantasy X. And with 10, even though like it was my start and everything, I can already say I do have some disgruntlements with Blitzball.
Oh, see, that's where we're gonna vary, buddy. We're gonna play some fucking Blitzball, bro. That is that is the second best.
So bad at
that
it.
is this.
That's the thing.
That's fine. I'll
really
teach
bad.
you. Did you recruit, brother? If you never recruited, brother, you were playing Blitzball on hard mode.
Yeah, I didn't know how to. That was my issue.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like every time I tried, I didn't understand. Because like I'd throw the ball and then the people would grab it right away. I was like, fuck you. And then they'd throw the ball and my people would be like, blah, 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 and never catch it. I'm like, what is this game? What is this game?
We're
And
gonna
it's
learn you.
the only way to get Waka's ultimate ball.
Yep. Yeah.
And so like I never could get it because I was just like, fuck this game. I can't.
Well, we're gonna learn you. Blitzball, in my opinion, is the second greatest mini game of all time. The first one being Triple Triad, of course, from Final Fantasy VIII, at least until the random rule
Queen's
spreads.
Blood.
I have not
Queen's
played
Blood.
Queen's Blood, so I cannot judge it.
Oh, good.
I cannot judge
You've seen me play it, though.
No, I haven't.
N-
Because you tried playing Rebirth on stream multiple times, and your shit kept
But it was
freezing.
part of the first game and second game.
No, Queen's Blood wasn't in Remake. It was only in Rebirth.
Oh, about that.
Pretty sure. I don't know. Leave us a comment below. Am I crazy or is he crazy? I don't say we're both crazy. We already know that, but I'm pretty sure that Queen's Blood was only in Rebirth. Now you're gonna spoil the fun.
No, I need to know.
No, what you need to do is 10 squats.
10?
Yeah,
Oh, because of yours.
because you lose, so you do both. I'll still do my 3, but you lose, so you do both. I mean, realistically, you're getting away with only doing 10 squats. It ain't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Of course, I haven't done squats in a while. I tried to do one the other night because I knew at work while I was walking around doing rounds because I knew we were gonna have to do these, and like I heard my knees like creaking. It was like as I like went down. So yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. Okay. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I know I'm right. Just go ahead and tell me
You're
I'm right.
right.
That's right.
You're right.
I am fucking right. All right, bitch. Squat time. Let's go.
God damn it, Queen's Blood.
Ugh. Good thing I decided to put on pants today.
Oh my god.
I don't have enough.
Okay.
I gotta really have to rethink this whole squat thing, like for like the new house, because I don't have enough room in this room to like properly do squats.
Let's see. I was gonna back up, so it's not.
I
just
can't really
my
back up.
crotch on screen.
I've got a
I was
fucking
gonna take
dog.
my headphones.
I've got a dog here. I've got fucking. I'm trying to pack and move. Okay. Sorry, everyone.
Okay,
Just
I
have
got
to look at
10.
my crotch. Yeah, 10.
Okay.
All right.
1,
1,
2, 3,
2,
4,
3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're so dumb.
There.
Why
I
are you
did 10.
doing?
I did 10 too.
Why are you doing it like Final Fantasy?
That's how I learned how to squat, was from Final Fantasy.
Oh my god.
Well, because actually, when I did try to attempt to go to the gym, I actually I had hand weights when I would do my squats too. So I do the arm motions because then I'm moving the weights. Don't fucking judge me, okay? Fuck you.
I'm gonna judge you.
Uh-huh.
And it does look like you are correct. It is only in Rebirth. However, it will be in Part 3 as well.
Yeah, they confirmed they're gonna add it to Part 3, and they're probably gonna expand upon it because everyone loved it. So
I wonder what was in the first one then. I could have swore that there was something
I don't
that
think
was like
so.
that, but I mean, I remember first playing it, and I was addicted right away to Queen's Blood. Like, it was so good.
Well, see, that will give me hope to play through the remake games and give me the courage I need to push on.
I mean, when I was streaming, when it was working for me for a bit, I think one of my streams, I just played Queen's Blood for like 2 hours. That's all I was doing. I was like, I don't care about the story right now. I got opponents to beat. I got a Queen's Blood.
Not gonna lie, once we get to Final Fantasy VIII, there's gonna be separate streams of me just playing Triple Triad, straight up.
Oh, really?
I love Triple
Do you
Triad.
get rewards
I fucking loved
from that?
So in Triple Triad, you get cards. Obviously, when you beat your opponent, you get a card. You choose one of their cards, or depending on the rule, you might just get a random card. The
Okay,
cards
similar to Queen's Blood.
with certain guardian forces, which are the summons. With certain ones, they have a card.
Is this the one that you sent me a video of? Is this one where you are like in a classroom and you can go to the computer to sign up and then you can get some cards?
I don't think so. I mean, like it takes place like you start in a school, like so maybe.
Is this the one with Squall?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I saw a video of how to get like overpowered in that because you were talking about the card game being one of your favorites. So I looked up just like what it was, and one of the first videos is like, don't go talk to this person, go to this computer right away. And I was like, fucking calm down.
Yeah, pretty much. But as you progress through the game, one of the Guardian Force abilities that you can learn is a card converter, and it will convert the cards into items and components that you need for either like upgrading your weapons or doing whatever in the game, like mega elixirs and things of that nature. So you want to get the biggest, baddest, rarest cards and convert them because...
And am I correct that like you can get cards from defeating monsters? Like they can become a card as one of their drops or something like that?
Yeah, because the cards themselves are of monsters, bosses, and characters within the game.
Okay. So if we're farming, we can get well, is there a limit of how many of the same card you can have? Or does it like just convert into something else to upgrade your current card?
I want to say 10, but don't
10,
quote me on
okay.
that. I'm fairly certain there is some kind of limit. It might be 100. I don't know. It's one of the very rare Final Fantasy games where 99 is not the limit of anything. A 100 is. Like you can get to a level 100. It's also a game you don't want to actually grind in. Like grinding XP because the character or the enemies scale with you.
Oh.
Yeah. So you
I feel like that makes the game kind of easier.
No, because when they scale with you, they get harder.
I mean, the enemies get harder, yes, but at the same time, like by the time you're at the end boss, he's not like guaranteed to be over your level.
I suppose that's fair in that regard. But yeah, like it's a thing. It's a thing. So, and we'll discuss it more as we get to that game.
Actually get to playing it, yeah.
But yeah, the Triple Triad is one of my favorite games within the Final Fantasy series, and we are going to play a crap ton of it.
Is there a lot of... Because I know... I don't think that there was anything in Final Fantasy X other than the Chocobo racing at the end of the game, basically, and Blitzball. But are there other Final Fantasy games that have like mini games inside of them? Because I feel like Queen's Blood and that are the only two that I really know of.
So 8 has Triple Triad, 9 has Tetramaster, which is another card game, but it's confusing and there is no, like, they don't give you real instructions of it.
Okay.
Like of what means what. 10 has Blitzball. And then after that point, I'm unsure, but yeah, those are the three that have like the biggest mini games, it seems. So.
Yeah, I don't think 12 didn't have anything that I know of. I can't think of anything that 12 had. 12 had bounties. I really loved the bounties.
The
those
the
are
hunts.
Mini games. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's extra
13...
side questing.
13 didn't have anything like that either.
I didn't play enough through 13.
13-2 had a kind of where you could capture creatures to be your third party member. But other than that, that was it.
Yeah.
I don't think 14 had... No, 14's online.
Yeah.
15...
15 had the cooking stuff.
Yeah, but that wasn't really a mini game. That was you selecting ingredients and then you just cooked it, which you get a lot. You could get a lot of experience boosts from that. But they had like bounties that you could do also. And 16, they didn't have shit. That game could have been perfect, but because of the same issues I had with Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it would just crash every 30 minutes, I hate that game. I guarantee it's probably fucking great if it was running smoothly. Like, it probably would have been so good. I hate it because of how it made me feel.
Well, I think part of it was because you were playing it on a PS5 and you were trying to play it off an external hard drive, which you don't want to do anyways.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was on the external.
Yeah. That's
not until I wiped and re-downloaded it on the main.
Honestly, that's why I don't bother to use an external hard drive. Just once I'm done playing the game goes bye-bye. My save data is still there, so whenever I re-download the fucking game, it's still there. Like,
yeah,
it's not gonna say, it's, you know, the shitty part with digital shit is that it's not gonna save anything for you. Like, if Sony decides you can no longer play whatever it is, because you can't connect to online, you don't have access to online, they banned you from online, they turned off the store, whatever. Just because it's downloaded on your system doesn't mean diddly dick. It's not going to do anything. It's going to pop up and say, we can't verify your license for this content, get fucked.
Yep.
So digital games are crap. I don't like them. We could sit here for another hour talking about that, but we won't. We're going to go ahead and end it here because we are now no longer the shortest episode of the D20 Duo Presents quest log. So.
We found a way.
We found a way. It's called ADHD.
Yes.
All right, but yeah, we will see everyone again in a couple weeks for the beginning of Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition. I will be playing on the Nintendo Switch as I bought the physical edition from Limited Run Games a couple years ago. MrWrong will be playing on the PC because I bought it for him for Christmas, because why not? Yes. And we were hopefully going to have a real good time because this is uncharted territory for both of us. So
brand
spanking new,
brand new information,
brand new. Of course, again, if you want to come join us for live gameplay, consider giving us a follow. Our Twitch channels are below. We stream it together at the exact same times, usually Friday mornings, every week. Again, taking this upcoming week off, but by the time you're watching this, we would have been done anyways. But
so turn on your notifications and then you'll know.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe on this video here. Don't forget to subscribe to MrWrong's channel as well. Link in the description below. For MrWrong, I am Legionkaje. We are the D20 Duo because that's the name we came up with, and this has been Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster.
No, stop switching it up.
I have to switch it up because it fucks with you.
Every time.
And this has been Questlog.
So unprofessional.
Bye. Because we're professional around here.